Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire, where we've got a lot to do today, and I feel like we're going to be saying that at the beginning of every episode from this point forward. We're in July 1861. We are making an awful lot of money, which is a good thing to be doing, which also means we can build to our heart's content. So yeah, and we've got a lot to do down here. We're at Vimmerby, as you can see. There's also another pronunciation that I've been getting very wrong. EVGA. That's as close as I'm getting, which is the one I've been calling Vaxio. EVGA. It's almost French, isn't it? It is the way I pronounce it anyway, so there we go. I'll try and remember that pronunciation. Thank you in the comments for that. Now then, what are we doing today? Let's zoom out. We're kind of half finished, and there are a few things I would like to do. I want to be a maintenance. Well, I don't want to be a maintenance station. It'd be interesting, different, but that's not what I mean. I want this to be a maintenance station. The reason being is our finances here as well. With these supply towers on the tracks, there's a problem. Any train that wants to stop here, if there's more than one line running, it's going to hold up all your other trains. So it might be worth eventually, and I might go around and do some in between episodes, is start replacing them with maintenance yards. That's my plan going forward. Today, we've got a bit of sorting out to do. I've also found a good way to make a junction when it doesn't really want to. And it's the first time I've ever found it as well. I was just messing about with it before recording. I'm letting the money build up so we can get building. Should we check on the state of play? We've got until 1865. I mean, we can't sit here waffling for too long, but we do want some capital to get going. Another option is, can we recycle these? What will they give us now? My days! 8.5 million to play with. Well, I mean, that's a big thing, isn't it? Let's do it. Let's recycle these, and then we've got a small fortune in the bank, haven't we? We're going to get rid of that one as well. In fact, should we leave it like that, and then we're not paying quite as much anyway, or we're only paying on one? And then we've got the option later to take out another bond. Yeah, so let's leave our options open. If we can play without bonds, that would be great. And now, up here, we've got some real issues. Before we get going, let's turn on this route detail thing. Some of these trains have got broken, or have become broken, I should say. And they're the ones that were doing this weird route. Well, it was handy to begin with because we were struggling on trains. But now we have the money, we should separate these to be more direct, as it were. Especially that they now take crisp bread, which they're up on. And I would like to sort those out before we head back down to the southern region and on the coast there. Right, spies. I like spies. We're going to use those, aren't we? And we're going to steal some stuff. One from you. Should we try Beatrix? Yeah, let's have a go with Beatrix. See if we can get a couple of things unlocked for next to nothing. We've got an engineer and a stoker to put on a train. But first, we need to figure out these trains because they're doing some very weird things. Which one's this? Except that one. Good selection there. No, where are they? They're supposed to be coming into Westeros here, but they're not. I think it's these. Yeah, here they are. The ones that go to the farm, they go into the maintenance yard, turn around, and then go into this bottom one because we split it. And we need to change that, don't we? Yes, we do. Right, so we're going to get rid of this one and then add that one so it's more direct. Otherwise, they're going to run short on grain. And it's supposed to be freight as well. Is it a freight train? No, it's not even a freight train. I believe that was because it was doing a mixture of things. So, right, that's that one done. They may need 2 trains as well. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this one that we just fixed. There we go. And I'm also... Oh, that's a point. How are you managing the grain? Are you empty? You are. We're going to have to expand that business. Was that only 200k? I didn't even look because we've got that much money now. That could bite me if I'm not careful. But yes, that needs, I'm going to say level 3. Let's do it. The other trains that are doing the mucking around, they're going down here to Stockholm. What I'm going to do is remove the farm from that and then just have them going backwards and forwards between Stockholm and Westeros there. So we get rid of the farm. There we go. That's better. In fact, could we send them down here? I don't know. No, it's probably not required, is it? Automatic, yes, it is a 3B. Lovely. Now, we could actually just copy that with the other one. But it's not difficult, is it? No. Right, this is the one we just changed. Then we've got this one, which is still doing the sillies. And then you can insert rail line like that. And done. I think we fixed it, guys. I think we're okay now. That's why you're going to get a lot of no suitable freight. Why have you got no suitable freight? What on earth are you doing? Freight only. Did I make that mistake early on? I have a feeling I possibly did. No, that's a special thing, isn't it, that we set up. It shouldn't be a 3B, though, if that's what it's doing. That's interesting. I think it was to take steel down here. But what I might do now is have that on mixed then, if it's running empty a lot of times. Sure, we'll take it. I don't know where it is, but we'll take it. Yeah, I'm going to change this to passengers. No, you're not. You're going to change it to automatic. It's a 3B anyway. That way, if there's not enough freight, they can take passengers and mail, can't they? There we go. Direct service. These are going to plummet, I would imagine, while they sort out the lines. Are these running dry as well? No, they're fine. I haven't thought to check on this because we own them. And if you own them, it's up to you to deal with it. I'm going to throw that up just for now. Do we have a train? Oh, of course. Westeros won't actually need potatoes yet. Yeah, that might be running. In fact, that will be running empty. We do have a train running to Westeros from that farm up there. But hopefully they'll grow now. What are they short on? I double clicked. Not good. They are short on fish, which is probably always going to be a problem. Unless we can get some sort of warehouse sorted or just send them some fish. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get there, isn't there? And we've got that special station there with lots of maintenance yards in between. Should we do it? Let's do it. We can probably have a couple doing this run eventually. We'll send them up there. Of course, you choose that way. I'd prefer them to go through the maintenance yards. That would seem like a better idea. We could have a sort of direct line through there, couldn't we? And bypass Uppsala there. And this is another maintenance yard. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, we'll tick that and allow them to do that weirdness because there is a maintenance yard. We're going to spend some points and we're going to tick off all the ones up here that we're waiting for. And then that way we can head back here, can't we? And start unlocking some cool stuff. I mean, the other option is maybe we could do this one. Good idea, Grand. Then we get more innovation points per month and it will be a lot quicker, won't it? Yes. Security guards out the wazoo there. Goodness me. Another spy. Dear oh dear. Right, Lars Eriksson. We've been winning some stuff as well, haven't we? Which I missed because I was too busy showing you my plans. Yes, pay attention to the screen, Grand. Okay, there's a lot of no freight going on. Some of this is due to production just waiting to kick up. This one, yeah, this is the steel. It probably will not have freight all the time. Not until we can kick that up a notch anyway. Right, but back down here, we've got to do some shenanigans down here. This warehouse, I didn't have a good idea. I read a good idea to have this as not grain, yes, grain, crisp bread. And that would be rather handy because nothing down here has crisp bread. Yeah. We have sausages there. Oh, blackmail. I just ignore these and pay them. They start doing that when you got a lot of money. So, yes, crisp bread. We're having that. And I think we should have sausages as well. Might be a good idea. Yeah, absolutely. Because we can spread this warehouse across down there, Christianstad. Oh, no, I forgot how to pronounce it. Vacu, something like that. There we go. I'll just whisper it gently. No, don't do that. Okay. What's up with you? Why? Are we missing maintenance yards on these? No. You should be fine. He could have, of course, gone on a weird excursion. There's a maintenance yard just there. And there, and there. Okay, that's okay, thinking about it, because we're going to change this. Let's do it. I would like to rework this a little better and take out this bridging. We're gonna suffer a little bit while we do this, but it'll be worth it. Get rid of those trains. I want to reset them. We're going to rework this as well. All the way up to here again. I know. You just done it, Grand. It doesn't matter because I found a surefire way to get junctions working. Yeah, so which is making me all sorts of excited to show you. So we best find a new solution for this. I'm almost tempted to have that. No, there's a maintenance station there. That would be a little overkill. Yes, we'll fix you. We'll fix you. You'll be fine soon. Okay. Let's get us a maintenance yard. It's going to go and sit nicely on these lines here. Hopefully, that's the plan. If we can get it sitting across the what are they called? I can't remember the name of them. Dear oh dear, man. I will remember. Contour lines. There you go. I remembered. And then we can slide in here, which will give us some bridging, obviously. But it's going to be better to split this off. And we're also going to get another opportunity to repair our trains and fill up, etc. So there we go. We're going to go from there. Is that okay? I think I'll accept these nice bridges in case we ever want to run underneath them. I mean, they look cool, don't they? Plus, we're not paying nearly as much. I missed that. We're not paying nearly as much for bridging as we used to. That way, we can come out round here into this back one and connect into this point. Anywhere up here will do if you want to click in. There we go. And then into the warehouse. That was interesting, but not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, game. Can we undo that one? There we go. Got it. Fixed it. Oh, that's steep, isn't it? Oh, that might be because it's crossing contour lines, you see. Probably what does that. So in the future, I'll keep an eye on that and make sure we're not doing it. And after all that, I connected the wrong one up, you Burke. It's fine. It's not fine. Oh, it's 5%. Yeah, it's probably that that's causing it. That's what I wanted to do first. There we go. Do we need to split off? Yes, possibly. We could maybe go down to that pit as well. And then this one can head off straight in to where it was heading before. We can gently slide in like that. And I think that's going to be neater. And not only that, we're going to have less issues with our refilling as well. That's a much tidier junction. Now we see we've left this one to go into here. Do you know what's almost tempting? Perhaps that doesn't need to be a bridge at all. No, let's keep it as a bridge. I like the bridges because then should we ever want to do a cab ride later on, we can have a go on it, can't we? Oh yeah, I have to do this first one. Or you could delete this one back so it's further back. There we go. Otherwise it messes up the double tracking, you see. If you don't do it a certain way round, that's fine. I like that. It wasn't too steep, was it? 2%? No, that's absolutely fine. Right, let's re-signal this up. We've got a new layout with an extra maintenance yard in there, which is lovely. Get all of that signaled. We'll need to do this. Oh, yes, you need a second track for that. Otherwise, there's going to be all sorts of issues. You're going to go up to about that point and slide in there. Lovely. Right, now we can get it all signaled up properly. Lovely. There we go. And same over there. That's tidier. That makes me much happier. And it looks smoother as well. Yes, I love this. I love it. I love it. Okay. We may need a... No, because that's a maintenance station. We'll keep an eye on these trains. It might be ones that are heading... It's that one, isn't it, that's going over the bridge? Yes. We don't have much going on here, do we? At all. Do you know what it might be worth doing is taking wood in there. Wood's used by all cities, although we could take wood on a bit of a journey all the way down here. I'm also tempted to have this double warehoused and serve all of these coastal towns. I mean, it's not a bad idea, is it? we'll think about that. Right, I want to change the grain, actually, to sausages. To sausages. We could change it from Bronust, but that's going to be required for our achievement. So is milk. So yes, I'm going to get rid of this. It's going to... it's only 63k's worth of food. I don't mind, because I think sausages are going to serve us much better. Now, we have a train that will be no longer useful for us, which is heading to the warehouse. Or did we not put it on? No, that's the one, isn't it? From the grain farm. We can repurpose this one now and send grain direct into Vimmerby. What do you reckon to that idea? I like that a little bit better. And we could branch off around here, couldn't we? Oh no, it's a tunnel. Maybe? Ooh, yeah, you haven't quite thought that through. I would like it to go into this maintenance yard if possible. Could we try and do it? It might be possible if we come in here. There. This is the new way I was telling you about, guys. If you drag a little line across here, you see you put a point on the second bit of the track. If it won't make a little curve, that's how you do it. And we should be able to do something similar up here. There you go. And then you get a perfect junction. And that way, I can't believe this is the first time I figured this out. But that is a beautiful way to guarantee yourself a junction. And it will always create, as it proves me wrong, no doubt, it will always create the second track for you. I like this double tunnel we've got that then hooks round. Yes. So that's what that is. In fact, could we have gone from here? That would have been a better idea, Grand. But I did show you the idea anyway. Yes. It's fine, because we can take this part here. Did you like that method? Is that better than what we had before? I think so. I feel more confident that we can get things working. Oh, we don't want to connect anyway. We want to do a little swerve. Because we can't quad bridge or tunnel. Which is a shame. There we go. I like that. That's nice. That's better, isn't it? And then we can have that train running direct. We may need to sort some of the signalling out at the junctions. Like this one is not required. This one after the junction is obviously not required. Just reset it. It'll be fine. We've only technically just started these trains up, so I'm not overly bothered. Right, yes, this train that's going to the warehouse now. You are superfluous to our needs. So instead, I'd like you to go straight to Vimmerby, please. And get Vimmerby growing. Which it is doing. That's lovely. So we can edit this line, and instead of going to the warehouse, just pop up there. Freight only. Lovely. There we go, guys. We're fixed. Let's start expanding this. These are going to drop. But we didn't set any of that up yet, did we? So we can start setting up the options here to pick up some goods. Freight only. Add a locomotive there. Now, I believe I'm not bothering with the stokers yet. I will purchase them. And we'll keep them in our back pocket. Who are you? Auctioneer, don't care about you. Mediator, not bothered about just yet. I'll keep them in our back pocket. Our warehouse connection would make more sense to go just here. Did I set it up to go the other way? Probably, because I'm a plonker. Maybe not, actually. No, I did not. You are thinking with your brain for once, as opposed to other things. That's not a sentence at all. Right, anyway. After that makes no sense, you're going to need the outside one, unfortunately. It's nice and flat around here. It makes me happy. Because it's easier to do stuff like that. And it's all zero. Good times. Right, let's get in there. We're definitely going to need a supply tower on this route. It's a little short. I don't think we're going to have any trains other than the warehouse train running this. So we don't need to worry too much about them stopping. Right, and that means we can set up this line going in here with freight only, and they have a place to deliver their crisp bread and drop it off as well, whatever they're picking up from there. We can put a security guard on that one. Do we have one from here? We do. We can put a security guard on there as well. Hopefully he'll start carrying some goods for us. Milk we're going to have to pull in from, I believe it's this one, isn't it? Just up here from this other warehouse. It's going to be like a warehouse to warehouse delivery, but I'd prefer it to only be milk. I don't think it will be anything else. I mean, there's grain. Did I set up grain to go in here? That's an interesting choice, Mr. T. We could take crisp bread and sausages up to here. But we do have... Ooh, well spotted. Almost didn't see that. What can we have here, guys? We'll get back to that. It's just grown, that's why. Lynn Shopping has grown. So they get to have yet another industry. But what do we have around here that we could utilise? We got sugar beet up there. What does that take? Sugar beet makes... We should really utilise that, shouldn't we? Sugar beet. Am I missing it? There. Sugar beet and salt is the candy factory. But where's salt? We do have salt right down there. We have Fish Direct now, don't we? Yeah, that well-known TV advert. Call now, Fish Direct. But we also have salt. I mean, no one else down here is going to really get to make candy, and it's kind of halfway between the two, isn't it? We could send salt up there. Do you know what? Let's get adventurous and possibly not profitable for a little bit. But we can upgrade this. I would like to do that. And can we keep an eye on this as well? Does it need upgrading? It does. There's no way you're going to make enough cloth otherwise. We could do the same with the wood as well. There we go. Yeah, you weren't keeping up with the cloth at all. How's the warehouse doing? Only 2 in there, you see. It's going to need way more than that. Some of it might be in transit via our mixed goods routes. This is looking very much like another maintenance yard. But we should concentrate down here before we go tidying up. We're going to have to ignore some of these for now. Sausages, absolutely buying sausages. Or the sausage factory. I guess we get the sausages as well. There we go. Look, we've got Vimmerby growing quite good. What we should do is think about how we're going to connect Kalmar up to this warehouse so it can start dropping off its sausages, which then means we can connect up to this pig farm. It's a busy one, isn't it? I told you. But like I said, it's going to be like that forever. We still haven't connected these up. Feel like we should get our key towns growing first. Are you getting enough milk? And Bronhurst. You are. You are taking it into here, aren't you? Yeah, I feel like some sort of weird connection from warehouse to warehouse would be nice, but it never really does what you want it to. I would kind of only like it to take Bronhurst one way. We could prioritise things. It is going to hold salt, which might be a way to get it into Lynn Shopping there. Because we could... Maybe. It's a bit awkward, isn't it, really? Unless we change that to a maintenance yard. It's entirely possible. I think a direct line up the coast here would be more beneficial to us. Okay, make a decision, Grand. Because you don't know which one to do first. I'm going to say we need Kalmar set up. Let's do it. And we're going to use... we're going to go straight with the fancies, aren't we? It's definitely the way to go. Right. Let's get you in and connected first. We're going to connect the coastal route because I don't think there's anything on the other side down here. So we can come out of here at the bottom. This is where we get to play with that new method I found eventually for making the junctions I would like to make, or the points, the switches, because half the time it doesn't go according to plan. We're going to have this quad tracked all the way up to this station like that, so that we can eventually branch off at multiple places and hopefully cross over. In between here, I would like to... Actually, yeah. What are you doing? We can make a break point, can't we? I'd like a maintenance yard in there. After all that, you said you're going to have maintenance yards instead of towers, and you forget. So it's better to put the maintenance station in first. We'll have the shed on the coast there. There we go. Get that roughly where it needs to be, and then we can get rid of the supply towers completely. And that way, any of our trains using this can just drift in and out, and we can branch into it as well. That looks good to me. We'll get rid of that supply tower, and we'll go across here as well. I'm thinking about having yet another maintenance station that's going to operate as a junction just here to come in and out of this place. I know it looks a bit strange at the moment. It will start to make sense, I promise. I guarantee. Right. Yeah, so don't worry about close proximity versions of these maintenance yards. We're using some as junctions and some for their actual purpose. It just depends on whether we have enough room. So we can come into here as one. I would like to just give our trains... Oh, not like that. What have you done there? I think it may have crashed. Oh, it crashed, guys. Oh, that's a first. Okay, guys, we are back. I have rebuilt everything, roughly, I think. I don't know where it crashed. There was a lot to do. So I'm hoping... oh, yes, this train. I didn't get them all, did I? No. We need to turn this back on as well. I'm all on tilt now. Yes, we got to redirect this train. It's no longer doing that, is it? We need to go in there only. There we go. That's fixed. Okay, did we have... No, we don't have those yet. We'll put those back on. Well, yes, that happened. We don't have that connection there, I just remembered. I mean, we were getting towards the end of the episode and we've done a lot. On the plus side, I think I've managed to build it all much quicker. So, yeah, we haven't progressed quite as far in the date, I believe. We'll see. Anyway, freight only. We'll get this back running. We'll put our security guards back on. I've also saved it after I did all the changes. Yes, so should it crash again? I tell you what it was. I slipped with the mouse. Yes. And I kind of double clicked and it made that cross junction across 4 tracks. And that's when it crashed, I believe. So yeah, a little bit strange. Shouldn't really happen, but it did. Perhaps it's just a little bug that's kind of... It wouldn't be seen very often, would it? Because it was... you wouldn't normally do that. I just slipped. I just slipped, Your Honour. That's all I did. Right, anyway. Yes, we need a maintenance yard on there. And we're going to put another maintenance building. I wonder if it's because the maintenance buildings are all close together or because I'm trying to get too clever for my own good. Anyway, I put this in the wrong place. Obviously, you're not going to need to come round here. That'd be a bit silly. Instead, we can drift off round here. And we can do that fancy bit where we're guaranteed to make a junction. And possibly the same here. No, that bit you don't need to do. It's this bit, isn't it? Yeah. Somewhere like that should do it. Is that right? Yeah, we don't need that at all. There we go. That's how you make your proper junctions. It's cool, isn't it? What's going on there? Oh, that didn't connect. That is bizarre. Guys, I may have got too clever for my own good here. It's fine. I possibly didn't connect. I'm all panicky, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's... Yeah, that's... Why are you not connecting down there? Is there a reason? Could we just do it from there? And then you come in? And please connect. There. There we go. We got it, guys. We got it. Yeah, so you can do fancy stuff. Just save it frequently, apparently. It's fine. It's fine. We'll have a little junction here. That's how you get across from anywhere on this side of the line. And that way and that way there. That's beautiful. Then we've got that section done. Lovely. So that's how that's all working. We could come down here, but that seems a little bit excessive. What we could do is hopefully have a connection into here. Now, that's not where you want to go, is it? Really? It is, though, isn't it? No, because you can go up that way. Oh, no. I know what this bit's for. We're having a second station. This needs to be 4-tracked as well, and we're going to slide in there with one of the tracks, and the other one's going to go direct to the second station that we don't have yet. You're going to go in like that, you see. There we go. And the other one we're leaving open. Perfect. Because you can come this way. We could have a connection going that way, of course. That would work for us. So we could come in somewhere like this, for instance. And make a bit of a T-junction going on. Like that, hopefully. Yeah, this bit's going to need to make sure it's double tracked a little. Just got a little wiggle in it. So we're good, we're good. We can get this connection up. I don't think it's anything to do with how we're doing this connection. It was literally a slip. Okay, you can stop talking about it now. Freight only, add a locomotive. We're still going to get all this set up. It's going to be beautiful. Let's just get an engineer on there. Why not? Okay, freight. No, you want to be mixed. Automatic. And, I mean, you're that. Okay, I think we're good. Sausages are being delivered. We want to connect up the farm quickly, and then we'll call it, guys. Like I said, I've got some stitching together of a video, because I've got bits of it now. Train station. Yeah, we'll just have you there. Pigs are not required for anywhere other than... In fact, we want to go the other side, in case we want to bring salt past it. Yeah, that would make more sense. Pigs are only required by anywhere with a sausage factory, so... It's not going to be used the most, is it? That's probably... No, that is overkill. Should we put our second station in now so that we're all done? Now, eventually, we're going to need to upgrade most of these, if not all of them, to actual 4 platform stations. I guess we'll just come straight in... Ooh, no, do you know, we need a way onto this track, don't we? So we can have a little junction just there for that one to go across, and then this one can go direct in like that. Then we've got lots and lots of options, which is what I like to see. Just in case we want to send anything out this way, which who knows, we might eventually. Not only that, this is about the tidiest I've done anything. Doesn't that look beautiful? It's amazing what you can do when you got money in the bank. Guys, I think we're good. Yeah, we just need to connect that up. We need to leave one open. It's obviously going to deal with that cloth. So the one that's going to connect to the pigs would be this one? No, it wouldn't. That's going straight to the salt, I'm going to say. So we're going to use this station to go to the piggies. And then one to bypass and head up straight to Vimmerby. Which we will need another maintenance yard for that, rather than supply towers. This is a branch line that's only ever going to be used by the pig run, so this is going to have a supply tower. And then we'll set that up, and freight only, and that's give us a supply of pigs. Can we afford to buy the pig farm quickly? Yes, it's pricey. Stoker, sure. We've got a couple of stokers in our back pocket. We don't want mediators. I do hope we still got those items it gave us before. I did go and buy the points one. Anyway, there's a lot of pigs straight off the bat. We might need to upgrade that and actually double run that train. Could we buy this sausage factory before it gets going? It's pricey. Oh, do you know what? You just deal with it, game. That was silly expensive. Now, how are we going to get milk down here? I'm going to think about it. I'm going to say... See, we've got some wood to hook up. Are you distracted much? Got some wood to hook up where? Not into there. It's going to be direct, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. We're going to need another warehousey thing, aren't we? Dealing with maybe potatoes? I don't know what's in here. It says potatoes there. Warehouse to warehouse, it really is bizarre. It will take goods backwards and forwards rather than balance them out. So you have to kind of choose different things to take or set priorities on them. Anyway, I'm happy with the progression we've made twice. This bit was key. That should help all of these grow, especially as they get more and more... they don't have sausages in. It must have... Oh, yeah, it's still got grain in. Good job I noticed that. There we go. We don't have that train in yet. I'm on tilt, guys. Freight only. Get in there. Right. lucky, isn't it, that we didn't have that in, because we didn't have the warehouse reset up. But now you're fine, right? Now you should take your goods. Right, what are you coming back with here? Did you sneak some grain? You did. Oh, you're adorable. We're going to bring grain in direct from up here. I don't think we need a warehouse here. I think it'll be a bit overkill. Well, we got wood up there as well. Right, I'll think about that. And when we come back, we'll maybe have a couple more warehouses. One for over kind of this way. And one for up here. Lynn's shopping has grown. Oh, do you know what they didn't? Yeah, there's something I forgot. So I wonder which point in the game that crashed. We'll get that back in though, right? And set up. I don't think there was anything else. I didn't upgrade them. Let's get these upgraded. That can be upgraded. We won't upgrade that yet, or that. We'll get it up to 3 though. It would have been nice to do it again. We're definitely going to need to upgrade that. And we'll upgrade that as well. Guys, we're there. We're repaired. And we've progressed. I'll take it. Fine, I'll take your engineer. I'm going to save this and then we'll jump on board a train for a little run. Is that Lynn shopping? It is. It is indeed. Vimmerby's on the rise. We're on the coastal route between Kalmar and I can't remember what the other one is. The one we've got to do the Bronust in. Bronust. Yes, that's what we're doing. So I'll let you have a little look at the coast. Hopefully we pick up some goods here and then head back out. And next time we'll continue. And we've got a lot to connect, haven't we? It's going to be a toughie figuring out what to stick in those warehouses and how to transfer milk down. It might be a special train because the milk in that warehouse... Oh, that train was away. I think he's heading to the warehouse. We're heading along the coast to the... it looks beautiful out there. To the city. Where is it? Is it going to change? No, we're still loading. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And Karlskrona, there we go. And we'll get back into the swing of things next time out. And until then, take care.